Hi everyone, good afternoon. I just want to say, Kabir, that was fantastic. I have a 14-month-old son and this inspires me. So, great film. My film, The Gift, has nothing to do with my life. It's not an inspiration from my personal life. It's about how relationships can turn in today's times. I want you to watch the film and then share your comments. So I'm not going to say much. We're just going to roll the AV now. Thank you.
See, we really didn't expect the kind of twist that actually came up.
Yeah, what is life without some twists, huh? I think, firstly, it's my association with Sony Live started 2 years ago when I did my first web series, Love Bites, and now I'm directing along with my co-director Suhas for the first time for Sony Live. So thank you for this opportunity, and the opportunity is what brings me to the fact that we went on to the digital space, is because it's tough to make films as an actor who wants to break out and go approach cinema or approach television. It's a saturated market, it's a tough market, and also then it doesn't let us say the real story. This film, The Gift, could have been elaborated and made into a full-length feature, giving the backgrounds of all the characters and then some more, and then I realized that a short format is so good. We picked up the subject of a relationship and just showed exactly what we wanted to show. And I think that is the benefit, the advantage, and it's just amazing to be on a short, on a digital platform. So for two reasons. One is we say what we want to, and secondly, it allows for new people to come in, and Sony Live has been a very good catalyst there, It's allowing us to, because people generally have this tendency, Kabir used to be acting, Kushaal used to be acting, now they turn directors, who's, the opportunity there. But now it is here, we're showcasing it, and that's proof enough. So, yeah, I'm thankful.
I can add to that, I'm told that they have 500 short films. It's actually the only platform who has been promoting short films and shorts. So it's an initiative which I think a lot of storytellers would want to use.
We all realize that the audience has now changed. They want to explore newer things. In digital space, we're actually giving them an opportunity to see short films like these. Otherwise, they would have missed it, because normally we're used to seeing films. And like Kushaal just said, that if it was a feature film, it would be made a little differently. What difference would there be?
You have to play to the galleries. You have to make a film because the stakes are higher, and hence you've got to, you have to cover your costs at one end, and then, it's a bigger game. My story is this much. Can I say it? Or do I have to make a 2.5-hour film to say what I want to say? In that 2.5-hour film, I've said my story in exactly 20 minutes, exactly what you're watching. So before the digital came in, that was my only option, but now I do.
It was very weird, sitting with my mom, and she's watching me nearly kiss another girl. Nearly. We didn't. Or we did, I don't know.
No, only I know that, and Suhas knows that. The narration, when I saved the kiss for last, when I was narrating it to Mandira, and I said, this is the story, and she loved it, and I said, there's a little bit of a thing at the end. And she's like, what? I said, there's a kiss. And she was so cool about it, and she was so, because she understood the character and how I'm going to shoot it, and she said, okay, let's go on with it, and that's it, and that's all you saw.
May I tell you in all of this, Gul was the one who was nervous. Yeah. Not me.
That's why she's not here. She was too nervous. So like Kabir said, we didn't have a time limit. My first draft of the script was 11 minutes, and we felt that was long. So Suhas and me, we've written it and directed it together. So when we bounced off the idea and it was 11 minutes, I said, chal theek hai, people will have the attention span of 11 minutes. I know I don't. And then it just went on because I thought that this script and this film required a certain pace, which cannot be a quick edit pace. It needs you to understand and open this book slowly and understand the character, figure out there are layers between it, and then go on. And as the script went on, when we shot it, it was, I thought 15 minutes, and then it turned out to be 19 and a half. But for me, when I...
The time limit is 20.
Yeah, so I managed it, Sachin, the same editor, he managed to edit it, and I thought that if it's engaging enough, then why not? Yeah. And that's why the online space is great, because there is no time limit. for, I mean, you know, within 20 minutes or whatever, but that's where my...
So, you know, while we're talking about the space, the adulation. Now, we all know that the adulation we get in films and TV is there, but digital space, what about the adulation in this space?
It's ruthless, it's right there, and it's immediate. You don't have to wait for any numbers to come in. It's right there. If someone hates your film, they're going to say it's a really bad film. Or someone wants to comment on a character, they put it there and it's in your face. So it's immediate. It's almost like being on stage, you know, performing theater. So I feel it's great.
Because I'm sure you have your own creative space.
I could have cast my son, but he's 14 months old and he doesn't talk much. But he's an actor also, like, so, but I don't know, I think it was such a lovely film, said so beautifully, simply. I don't think I could change anything. Perhaps, I don't know, I would ask Suhas to help me with some background music, but that's it. I mean, we would put a song or something like that, you know, make it a little like Ma or Papa or something. But
how would I do it differently? I won't cast myself in place of Kushaal because I can't do what he did. He was fantastic.
Oh, listen, please understand one thing. It is the toughest thing in the world to act and direct, especially if you're doing it for the first time. It's just that I didn't get any male actors. And I was lucky enough to get Mandira and Gol who said yes.
You didn't even ask me.
You were busy directing your film.
This conversation became very interesting.
Yeah. So it's a tough job to
yeah, but you did it well.
And direct. So
congratulations.
Thank you. So Suhas was there when I said, you know, if I'm giving a bad shot, just say it, Suhas. And he was behind the monitor, so he saved my life, my performance. So yeah, so that's.
So I remember the first conversation when he came and told me, you know, I'm looking for the male actor and I'm looking who's going to do it. I said, really? Why are you doing that? Why don't you do it yourself? So he said, you think I can do it? But I'm going to be the director. I said, doesn't matter. Do it. You'll be able to pull it off.
He convinced me. He said, just do it. And that was the day when I said, okay, chodo yaar. I don't have to run behind actors anymore. I'll just do it myself. It'll save me some money also.
You know, we've really spoken about relationships, and both the films kind of show relationships but stark contrasts. So do you think the digital space gives you an opportunity to show it as it is, like the emotions that you feel, the plethora of emotions that you feel? Because films, TVs, do you feel are somehow dramatized to show?
No, but sorry, I'll just say something like, for example, for me, my concept in life, my theory is like, if I'm not entertained, I'm not watching it. I don't feel, it could be a hardcore subject, it could be even a documentary for that matter, but I need the entertainment value, which is not film kind of entertainment, but I need to be engaged. And hence, yeah, so for me, whether you're on a digital platform or television or cinema or even, it has to be engaging. And I think that is very important. So you can't just say, bana diya kuch bhi. Even for the online, you got to really think and say there's an audience watching it who's going to give you an immediate response. So you got to keep them. And for whether it's 9 minutes or 20, they're still watching and they, you know, so I think that's a really important fact. Engage them. If you're going to give us some money, then say it. Because we are accepting.
एक्सपीरियंस बहुत टफ था क्योंकि एक्टिंग और डायरेक्टिंग साथ में बहुत मुश्किल होता है। जब मैंने स्क्रिप्ट लिखी तो मुझे बिल्कुल आइडिया नहीं था कि मैं इसमें एक्ट करूँगा। ऑब्वियसली हमारे साथ मेरे साथ जो कैरेक्टर हैं, इनके साथ 2 फीमेल एक्ट्रेसेस हैं, उनको मैंने पहले अप्रोच किया और गुल और मंदिरा ने ने एकदम हाँ किया था उसके बारे में। लेकिन मेल एक्टर्स को लेके आई वाज वेरी कंफ्यूज्ड। जिनको मैंने अप्रोच किया उन्होंने ना कहा क्योंकि शॉर्ट फिल्म है, डिजिटल है। तो फाइनली उदय जी जो सोनी के डिजिटल हेड हैं, उन्होंने कहा कि यू नो व्हाई डोंट यू डू इट, एंड फाइनली आई सेड यार ठीक है, मुश्किल है बट आई डिड इट एंड इट वाज अ टफ कॉल बट फ्रैंकली एक्सपेरिमेंट है। तो
किसे अप्रोच किया था, कुछ बताना चाहें आप? उन्होंने कहा
नहीं।
ओके, वन सेकंड। जब आपको बताया गया कि इस तरह की एक स्टोरी है जिसमें 2 लड़कियां होंगी जो दोनों आपको धोखा देने वाले हैं और आप उनको धोखा देने वाले हैं, तो क्या टेक था आपका?
ये मैंने ही लिखी है, तो मुझे पता था कि ये मैंने ही लिखी है, तो मुझे पता है कि मैंने ही लिखी कि क्या होता है उसमें स्टार्टिंग टू एंड। तो मुझे पता था कि ये कैरेक्टर जो है मुझे ऐसे खेलना है, उसमें लेयर्स ऐसे देखना है कि ऑडियंस को कभी पता नहीं चले किसने जहर डाला है, क्या हो रहा है, किसने किसको मारा है, क्या होता है, किसको किससे लव होता है। तो दिस इज़ व्हाट आई वांटेड और आई थिंक द ऑब्जेक्टिव इज़ डन।
Do you think we'll see more
content online and maybe the number of films might reduce? Do you see that happening?
ऑलरेडी हो रहा है ना, ऑलरेडी आप देखो तो सिनेमा में आप पहले हर फ्राइडे को इतनी रिलीज़ेस होती हैं, अब हर फ्राइडे को शायद एक रिलीज़, और उसमें भी बहुत लोग रिव्यूज़ पढ़ के जान के फिर जाते हैं फिल्म में, बिकॉज दे आर लाइक मुझे टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करना, 2-2.5 घंटे वहाँ बैठो, उसके ऊपर ट्रैवलिंग करो, खर्चा करो, आई वांट टू सी अ गुड मूवी एंड दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम। तो सारा जो कंटेंट आपके फ़ोन पे है, और अगर अच्छा कंटेंट है आप देख रहे हो शायद वाईफाई या 3G पे, सो व्हाई नॉट, यू नो, आप पूरी फैमिली के साथ घर पे लैपटॉप या टीवी, स्मार्ट टीवी पे देख सकते हो, सो व्हाई गो ऑल द वे एंड वॉच। हाँ, अगर एक अच्छी फिल्म है, थिएट्रिकल एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए, सो आई थिंक इट्स वर्थ इट, बट the future is online, the future is digital.
Online, do you think पैसे कमाना is a challenge still?
I think जब आप, it's like how we grow up, जब आप शुरू करते हो तो आपकी सैलरी कम होती है, जैसे ही आप मैच्योर होते हो, काम में अच्छा होता है तो पैसे बढ़ते हैं, सैलरी बढ़ती है, लाइफस्टाइल बढ़ता है। This is the birth of online. In 5 years we will be talking 10 times more numbers. So I think जी हाँ, मेरी फिल्म शॉर्ट फिल्म है और छोटे बजट की है, लेकिन it's just the grow. It's my first film यार, so yeah. I need your wishes. Thank you guys.